Hey, yeah, I just wanted to let people know that I was back on Twitter. I mean, I guess I don't know. I broke some rules somehow, sort of. Maybe I added too many people. I think I mentioned the wrong person and they reported me or something. Aggressive or random reposts or liking posts from other accounts.
I'll get to
So
it
it's
and
just
I'll give
I
you.
did things on Twitter that are normal things like liking people's posts. Follow churn.
So regarding this educational videos, I think we have been publishing, for me
Follower churn by
personally,
following
we
or
have
unfollowing
two other
people. I
guys,
didn't do
Mike
that
and
much.
Yusuf.
I
I
wanted it
think
to be a certain number. That's all.
if you go to our YouTube
Indiscriminate
channel, you should
following.
find out some starting one for, for for beginners, and we are keep
It's weird.
publishing more because nowadays in the age of TikTok, YouTube, a lot of people, instead of reading articles, that's what we found out, and they prefer just to have some video. They follow the video and they click around.
Never
I think,
stuck it
yeah.
back
So
to me
please,
ever.
I think I'm going to post and pin here. Go watch those and also give us some feedback. So my guarantee here is I make you understand everything. Okay, we'll make you happy, quick advisor. So a lot of other people can understand. So if there's anything that's not that quite clear, so let us know and we'll make sure it gets fixed.
Okay,
So
on
please,
that,
yeah.
on that regard,
People asking, say, can I finish? Yeah, quick. Yeah, sorry. So a lot of people asking, hey, how can I help? How can I contribute? That's just one way. Try our tools. Hey, if you find it's not, you still don't get everything, just let us know. Yeah, it's kind of like the blind spot for us
Right.
because we created this thing. We thought it was intuitive, but it's like Einstein teaching relativity. He thinks everything is easy, but of course it's
Well,
not
at least it
straightforward for
works.
everybody. So it'd be great for people to look at those
Basically,
and
don't
give
use
us
Twitter
feedback
the
so
way
we
it's
can iterate
designed to be
and
used because
make it
you
simpler
might
and
get
simpler.
banned
It's going to be a process.
for adding
So,
people
but I promise, if
or
there's
liking them too
anything
much.
you feel that's not easy to follow, we'll make it until you're happy. Okay, keep going.
I just wanted to say
Aggressive
if the
likes.
audio
Like if
quality
you
is
really like
being
a person's
improved,
too many posts, they will report you for
that would
aggressive
be
liking.
amazing. And also the well, yeah, the audio quality at the end of it all. That would be amazing.
Oh well.
Audio quality on spaces on the videos.
No, audio quality on the videos. With if possible, somebody with not that strong of an accent, if that's possible. But maybe
yeah,
I'm just
sure.
maybe I'm just
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Got it. Understand. Some native speaker. Okay. Good feedback.
AI narration. There's a way for somebody to make money. You can do an AI narrator. So yeah, I'm going to maybe say sort of the last few things of just to sort of wrap things up.
We have another.
50 OG.
You want to? Yeah.
Greetings, Derek and Shoei. This is Bailey. I've been in spaces with you guys in the past. But my question is about POW 20.
Why does it say house
protocol.
music? That's weird.
And it sounds like from what you've been saying, Derek, with the back to Genesis problem, I'd like just what I'm about to say I'm not sure of. It's me trying to piece together what you've said in the context of POW 20, but it sounds like what you're saying, the problem you're trying to fix is if there's a POW 20 token that has been mined and has a like a proven history of blockchain that's
Oh, this time it's going smoothly. Finally.
that token is what you're trying to solve
Yeah, you really need the glue for this one.
that ESP so that the ESP blockchain can trust what has been mined on the POW chain. Is that what you're saying?
There is no separate chain in this regard. I might have accidentally gave the impression that it was on more one chain. No, but there isn't. There is one blockchain
not sure if the spool is. I'm not sure if this is working right. It's like it seems like it's not working right. Oh, I know I done wrong. So I didn't. I didn't lock it properly, but it's still working right now. But that's why it just failed so many times. I didn't lock it properly there. I have to open that up. We're changing filaments. I didn't lock it.
Which is different from me just pressing a button and then immediately spawning just at a click of a button all 20 and 20 of all 20 tokens. I keep 10, and then the rest of you I will give it to my buddies, right? As and when they come round. So fair distribution, power 20. Now, once the power 20 has been issued, it starts circulating amongst all of the participants in the network, right? I now have my Power 20 after it's been issued. I've won the proof of work issuance competition, and I've got 1,000 tokens. I start sending individual tokens around. Now the token starts traveling. That initial issuance of the token, right, needs to now basically be tracked on the blockchain for every time that somebody buys or when the token changes hands down the line, there would be a bunch of intermediate transactions that go all the way back to that original issuance where the Power 20, the proof of work hashing was won. Right? That's sort of the issuance, the genesis of that particular Power 20 token. That is basically sort of what this relates to. The Power 20's issuance, you want to be able to know that the token that you're holding is an actual, it's not just an actual Power 20, for example, but that it was actually issued as part of the proof of work competition by that issuer, and that it is legitimate. It is at the end of a legitimate chain of spends without needing to know all of the transactions in between, right? So you normally would want to know all of the transactions in between. In this case, you wouldn't need to know all the transactions in between. You would just need the Merkle proof, the zero knowledge proof, and the UTXO, and then you can know that, for example, you're good to go, that your token is valid. Yeah.
Thank you. That's great. I have one more question, which is that you were speaking in relation to how NFTs are more easy to work with where you are right now, as compared to fungible tokens. I was wondering, would it be possible theoretically to airdrop somebody a wallet, say like connected to an NFT, like a yours wallet, or especially with the Google language you've been working with, would it be possible to airdrop somebody a wallet? Is that something?
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by airdropping them a wallet. Do you mean give them a set of private keys?
Yes, I would say, like, say you send a friend an email, you say, hey, I'm into this Bitcoin thing, and here's a NFT with your own wallet, and you just click the link, and it sort of gears right up in the Google extension and everything. Would that be possible?
Oh, I see what you mean. Basically, you send them a link that will launch the application and will immediately also maybe fund their wallet or the application with something that you've sent to them. So the first part, yes, absolutely. You can send somebody a link that if they click on the link, that it will actually either prompt to download from the Play Store the application. And if the application is already installed, you can also use the second of this, which is there exists a way. I forgot that my brain is glitching. I'm going to ask for help here, Greg, Michelle. What is that technique for handing somebody a coin so that they can allowing them to choose their own private key? Is this ended on the top? Here's that. Yeah, but there is the underlying. Yeah, the underlying technique for that though is something called R puzzles. There we go. So you can use an R puzzle, for example. So let's say that you've already got this mobile application installed on your computer. Then you can literally
So I could use our puzzles on the physical coins
use to claim the NFT.
and make us a
Anti-NFT
smaller
anti-NFT
PIN number or
could
something
be
instead of like a
locked
private
to
key.
their to whatever private key it is that they eventually choose for it. That's one way of doing it, certainly. Um, and interestingly enough, right, a big part of the ecosystem that I'm working with right now is very interesting because as I was trying to research ways and means of engaging in this peer-to-peer ecosystem that needs to be built out, because one of the prerequisites, the hard prerequisite for the zero-knowledge token ecosystem is that you can only transmit these tokens peer-to-peer. If I want to give my token to Voyager, I can't do what currently is sort of a general practice where I just write the transaction onto the blockchain and then crypto Voyager goes and looks for my transaction on the blockchain. That would work with the protocol that I'm doing. So you have to know, basically, crypto Voyager myself has to engage in essentially the SPV style transaction where we discover each other on the network, which I send him the token directly, and then he validates the token in real time before he actually accepts it and before he gives me the money in exchange for the token. Now, just this one requirement led me down the rabbit hole and actually led me to discover something which is far-reaching implications for our crypto ecosystem, and that is this thing in Lib P2P called Gossip Sum. Gossip Sum is a way to get upsum in a peer-to-peer network wherein anybody who is part of the particular peer-to-peer network, right, can subscribe to a topic, and as you subscribe to the topic, all the other nodes in the network will basically gossip any information for certain topics amongst each other. So as long as you're connected, you will always get to know about the messages that are being broadcast on a particular topic. Now, why is this interesting? Right? Think, for example, on your airdrop example, you could create a topic, and then you can encourage people to subscribe to the topic, and you can tell them random airdrop on this topic in the network at such and such a time. Then you just send out messages into the network where you essentially start airdropping tokens into the topic, and people will just basically grab the tokens from there, and they can grab them up. Or you can do an order lock spam. I'm calling it spam. Let's call it a broadcast, right? You can drop a whole bunch of order locked tokens on a topic, and anybody subscribed to the topic can listen for the order locks, and basically decide whether or not they want to purchase any of the items that are order locked. So this is one of the things with order locking, right? Is that the order lock basically has to go onto the network, and somewhere somebody has to know that the thing is out there on the network. But if you were to able to just gossip the thing into a peer-to-peer network that is off-chain, then you create the opportunity for individuals who don't need to scan the blockchain to create aggregation services. And now you're beginning to approach something that looks like a decentralized exchange, but maybe does not run into the legal difficulties of a decentralized exchange, because you're actually just aggregating and rebroadcasting, maybe for a fee, things that other people are doing on the network. Yeah. So this is also sort of the last thing that I wanted to mention, which is that within this network that I'm building out, that I'm calling Computonium, which is essentially a lib peer-to-peer, a lib P2P based peer-to-peer network for the delivery of trustless goods and the trustless exchange of goods and services will occur in this network. Some part of it will be done by leveraging Gossip Sub. Some part of it will be done by leveraging direct peer-to-peer communications in payment channels between individuals. And it will happen on mobile to mobile. It will happen desktop to mobile, mobile to something in the cloud, a server. Lib peer-to-peer was a very specific, conscious decision, simply because it has support in the browser, on the server, on mobile, on desktop, everywhere. Lib peer-to-peer is supported. Yeah. Questions?
Yeah, I've got a question. Robin here. Yeah, very good point about Lib peer-to-peer and Gossip Sub and Pub Sub. You know that Terranode is already using this to discover and route traffic between nodes. So the reason they're using it, I think, I can't really get much information out of them, obviously. I think it's brilliant because what they've been proposing already is using IP multicast, which is really not going to be a very good way of doing things, if you want to make this work across domains. So it's interesting that you say this as well, that you bring it up as well. So I'm more interested in why you've brought it up here, because it seems to cross over.
Yeah, I was not aware that the Terranode folks were using Lib peer-to-peer. I would be very interested to know how they're using it and what they're using it for. The specific thing that I am using it for is basically just a realization of an older idea that has been floating around for a long time, that has been implemented in various ways and forms by other people already. I'm late to the party, okay? Ty Everett already has an overlay network built out. He's already running one. I'm trying to play catch up by building out yet another overlay network, and with the key difference here, which is that I'm hoping that everybody will adopt my overlay network, because I've also got a token protocol that I'm basically throwing into the mix, right? So essentially trying to bootstrap the use of the overlay network and the protocols around it by also delivering an opportunity for people to earn money by providing services for computational proofs within the network, and essentially giving folks something that they haven't had before, which is the ability to start playing peer-to-peer games with each other. Things like having a fast and efficient way to exchange value through order lock without needing to scan the blockchain, being able to swap tokens trustlessly without running into the trouble that you get where you think you're running a decentralized exchange and you need to KYC or whatever the case. that may still be the case, but a lot of the problems go away when you are engaging in peer-to-peer exchange, where you're disintermediating the middleman. Nobody else has.
Ethereum uses this already, don't you? They've been using it since the merge.
When you say this, what are you referring to?
Peer-to-peer. They've got their own version. They use both. They use something called dev peer-to-peer, which is their own sort of kludged version, and they've got lib peer-to-peer as well. So for the execution nodes and the consensus nodes, respectively. So you might want to look into that. Look into how they're using it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So lib peer-to-peer is basically, another reason for me for just using one is it's mature. It comes out of the IPFS project. They have, to an extent, managed to solve the problem with traversing network address translation. So if you're behind a firewall, it can traverse that in a reasonably successful manner. So it has quite a few benefits that I'm able to take advantage of.
Yeah, it's really good.
And in addition to that,
the Bitcoin Association are using it for, I think, with their Terra node, I think they're using it